Hello, my name is Andrea Selina and I'm a financial advisor. Kung gusto mo magkaroon ng financial changes sa buhay mo, please keep on watching. Okay, so for today, we're going to have a product review on Sun Maxilink Prime. So Sun Maxilink Prime is Sun Life's VUL product. So what is Sun Maxilink Prime? It is an investment-linked insurance plan that provides protection until age 88. So si Sun Maxilink Prime is an insurance plan pa rin. So ibig sabihin, main purpose pa rin niya is income protection with investment link. So meron siyang investment component that provides protection until age 88. Okay, so let's have a sample illustration. So for example, ako, 25 years old, I applied for Sun Maxilink Prime and then insured ako or protected ako till age 88. So age 25 to age 88, ayun yung tinatawag na protection period. So in that period, if something happens to me, if mamatay ako, ang makukuha kong benefit is yung death benefit ko, which is amounting to 200% ng aking face amount sa plan, and then plus the fund value. So yung fund value ko, at the time of my death, kung magkano yun, ayun yung i-add do sa 200% of the face amount. So how much yung minimum face amount ng Sun Maxilink Prime? So minimum face amount niya is 350. So if ito yung face amount ko sa aking Sun Maxilink Prime, ibig sabihin ang aking death benefit is 700k dahil 200% nga, so nag-double siya, plus the fund value. Issue age niya for non-smokers is 0 to 65 years old, and then for smokers naman is 16 to 65 years old. So ito yung mga age na pwedeng mag-apply sa Sun Maxilink Prime. Payment period niya is at least 10 years. So bakit may word na at least? So premium payment period of 10 years is not guaranteed. You may still be required to pay additional premium after 10 years if the fund value is insufficient to pay the charges. So since this is insurance plus investment, may binabayaran ka ring charges for the insurance. Kaya siya at least 10 years. It's because after 10 years, di ba, enforce pa rin si policy until age 88. So ibig sabihin, gumagana siya, may mga charges na nade-deduct or na-charge sa'yo. So if those charges insufficient si fund value to pay for the charges, ibig sabihin, you may be required to pay additional premium. So later, we'll discuss more of the charges, kung ano-ano ba yung mga charges na dinededuct or china-charge sa'yo dito sa Sun Maxilink Prime. Okay, so applicable riders for Sun Maxilink Prime. So again, recap lang, riders are additional benefits that ride on top of your Sun Maxilink Prime. So ibig sabihin, nagbibigay siya ng additional coverage or additional benefit na hindi kayang ibigay ng death benefit mag-isa. Since death benefit nga is, makukuha mo lang yun if something happens to you or if namatay na si insured. So itong riders, these are your additional coverage and additional benefit. So ano-ano ba yung pwede mong i-add na riders sa iyong Sun Maxilink Prime? So accidental death benefit, accidental death, dismemberment, and disability benefit. Just take note that in these two, you can only choose one. So kung meron ka ng accidental death, dismemberment, and disability benefit, hindi mo na pwedeng i-add si accidental death benefit. Either of these two lang. And then, critical illness benefit, hospital income benefit, total disability benefit. This serves as your waiver of premium. And then, waiver of premium upon death of initial owner, and then waiver of premium upon death or disability of initial owner. So itong last two riders, applicable lang siya if the insured is a minor. And then, merong initial owner which is kadalasan yung parent. So itong waiver na to, ina-add siya since siya yung owner or payer for the plan. Pero if the insured is adult and then siya rin yung owner, hindi na applicable to kasi meron naman na siyang total disability benefit na waiver of premium din. Okay. So, yung mga riders na yon, meron siyang coverage or expiry. So, di ba ang death benefit, covered ka up until age 88. But the riders, they have expiration. So, for example, again, ito, 25 years old ako. I applied for Sun Maxilink Prime. If I have accidental death benefit, so naka-acronym na lang siya, hospital income benefit, and then total disability benefit. If I have those riders on my insurance plan, which is San Maxilink Prime, I am only covered for these riders up until age 60. And then see ADD, which means accidental death, dismemberment, and disability benefit, and also critical illness benefit. I am only covered for that rider till age 70. So question, Miss Andrea, paano if yung mga riders ko na yan at age 71 lahat expired na wala na, ano na lang natitira kong benefit? So ang natitira mo na lang benefit is of course your death benefit, which is up until age 88. Plus your living benefit na investment or yung fund value mo. So ayun na lang. Itong mga riders mo na to, wala na siya since may ano nga lang siya, may expiration. So yung WPD or waiver of premium upon death of owner or waiver of premium upon disability and death of owner are only applicable for insured minors, just like what I've said a while ago. Coverage for these riders is till age 21 of the minor. So till age 21 lang siya ng minor since at age 22 naman, pwede nang i-transfer ni parent yung ownership sa anak niya dun sa minor. Kasi may kakayahan na yung minor na magbayad for the plan. So, kaya hanggang dun lang din yung coverage niya. At age 22, total disability benefit na lang yung rider or yung waiver of premium since tinransfer na nga ni parent yung ownership sa anak. So, kaya hanggang till age 21 lang yung itong riders na to. So, additional riders means additional charges. So, if may mga naka-attach kang riders, expect mo na may additional charges siya sa premium na binabayaran mo. So, for example, 25 years old, and then if I have these riders, si ADB, ADD, TDB, WPD, WDD, I will pay the charges for this for 10 years. Okay, so from age 25, I will pay the charges up until age 35. So that's 10 years. Macha-charge ako for that riders sa loob ng 10 years. But si HIB, which is Hospital Income Benefit, and then si Critical Illness Benefit, since till age 60 ang coverage ni Hospital Income Benefit, and then si Critical Illness Benefit, covered ako till age 70, yung charges din niya up until age din ako na-charge. Okay, just take note lang din na si critical illness benefit, the charges increases every 5 years. So kaya sinabi kanina na pay at least 10 years and then after 10 years, you may be asked to pay additional premium if your fund value is insufficient to pay for the charges. Yung charges na binabanggit doon is yung charges nga for admin fees which is enforced kasi yung policy mo till age 88 plus the charges from these riders, si HIB tsaka si CIB. So if insufficient na si fund value to pay for this riders and admin fee, you will be asked to pay additional. Kasi since tapos mo nang bayaran ng 10 years, after paying 10 years, may charges nga na nababawas sa value mo. So below is an illustration to show how premiums are allocated. So, paano ba ina-allocate or hinahati yung binabayad mo between insurance and investment? Since this is VUL, a part of your premium goes to insurance to pay for the charges and a part of your premium goes to your fund value. So, premium is the amount you pay for your VUL insurance policy. This policy allows you to pay regularly and make excess premium payments. And then, after mo magbayad ng premium, meron dinededuct na premium charge. So, ano yung premium charge? This is deducted from the premium each time a payment, whether regular premium yan, or whether excess or top-up yan, dinededuct siya ng premium charge. So, para saan yung deduction na yon? Saan siya napupunta? So, it is used to cover distribution and administrative expenses. It is a percentage of the premiums and diminishes after a few years. So, ibig sabihin, every time you pay, may kinakaltas agad na premium charge to cover distribution and administrative expenses. And then, it diminishes after a few years. So, ibig sabihin, on the first 2 years or 3 years, malaki yung napupunta sa premium charge, but it diminishes after ilang years. So, after i-deduct ng premium charge, yung amount na natira, i-allocate na to the fund to buy fund units. Ngayon, yung fund units mo, hindi pa yan yung pinaka-fund value mo or pinaka-investment mo. Babawas pa dyan yung tinatawag nating insurance charges and periodic charges. So, these are paid regularly to keep your policy in force. So, kung ang insurance protection period mo is till age 88, just like in this plan, San Maxilink Prime, you will be charged for insurance charges and periodic charges till age 88 kasi nga, it keeps your policy in force. These are paid by deducting fund units on a monthly basis. So, monthly siya, binabawas, and for as long as your policy in force. After deducting all of these charges, meron ka ng remaining fund units. So, itong remaining fund units mo are multiplied by the applicable NAV pool to determine your policy's fund value at any given time. So, dito mo na malalaman kung magkano talaga yung laman ng fund value mo. So, that's how your premiums are allocated when it comes to VUL. Okay, so these are the percentage of monthly periodic charges tsaka ng premium charges. So, on the first year, wala pang nade-deduct na monthly periodic charges, 0. But on your first year sa premium charges, 65%. So, total charges mo for the first year kay San Maxilink Prime is 65%. On the second year, 40% na ang monthly periodic charges and then premium charges is 5%. So, pag tinotal siya, on your second year, total charges is 45%. So, kung magkano yung difference niyan or yung percentage na tira, that would be allocated na sa yung investment. So, on the first year, 65 insurance and then 35% allocated na sa investment. On the second year, 45% sa insurance and then 55% sa investment. So, third year, monthly periodic charges mo, 20% na lang. And then, third year premium charges, 5%. Total of 25%. So, as you can see, sa premium charges, nagdi-diminish siya every year. So, on the first year, malaki yung charges niya for premium charge. And then, dito sa monthly periodic charge, on the second year, malaki yung charges. Pero it diminishes after ilang years. And then, fourth to fifth year, with the plan, 5% for monthly periodic charges and then premium charges is 5% then, a total of 10% for the charges. And then 6 to 10th year, 5%, tapos kaya may arrow dyan, it's because, sabi nga, di ba kanina, monthly periodic charges are being deducted as long as your policy is in force. So, continuous lang yung 5% until age 88. Tapos, 6 to 10th year, 0 na sa premium charges. So, a total of 5%. Tapos, kaya rin may arrow dyan, ibig sabihin, 5% up until the policy is kept in force. Yan. So, after deducting all the charges, we will come up na sa iyong living benefit, which is yung investment. So, itong investment, it can be used for retirement, for education, or for your dream business, or any life goal mo, house and lot, car, and etc. But just take note that investment or the fund values are not guaranteed. So, projected lang naman lagi yung nakikita natin sa proposal. And it can be partially withdrawn. In case of full withdrawal, policy terminates. So, pag 100% withdrawal, hindi ka na insured till age 88 kasi kinuha mo na lahat ng funds mo. Top-ups are allowed, meaning any deposits beyond annual premiums will go directly to investment. So, ang top-ups, makakount lang siya as excess or top-up if nakumpleto mo na yung annual premium mo. So, halimbawa, kunyari, 2K monthly ka for the San Maxilink Prime. So, ang annual premium mo is 24,000. Once you completed the 24,000 and then you paid ng more than that, tsaka pa lang yun mako-consider yung amount na yun as a top-up or excess. Okay, so fund allocation. So, saan bang type of fund piniplace ang iyong pera or investment? So, when you apply for a VUL policy, laging kasama sa application form is yung tinatawag na risk profile questionnaire. So, sa risk profile questionnaire na yun, dun malalaman kung anong type of investor ka. At sa type of investor na yun, dun malalaman kung anong type of funds ilalagay yung money mo. So, there are 3 types of investors, which is conservative, balanced, and aggressive. Si conservative, ito yung type of investors na okay lang na low returns, basta low lang din yung risk na mawala or maubos yung kanilang investment. Si aggressive naman, they are okay with high risk. So, okay lang sa kanila na malaki yung chance na mabawasan or malugi yung pera. Pero kasi alam naman nila na it will generate high returns. Si balance naman, 50-50, pinagsamang conservative at saka aggressive. So, under conservative investor, ang type of fund na meron dyan is bond and money market fund. And then sa balance, balance fund, opportunity tracker fund, and my future fund. And then sa aggressive, ito yung index fund, growth plus fund, and equity fund. Yan. So let's have a sample proposal. So on the life of Andrea Selina, so kunyari ako, I'm the owner and then I am the insured, 25 years old, non-smoker. And then class is standard. So I will have a separate video discussing about different kinds or types of underwriting decisions ng isang insurance company. So we'll discuss more of this on my next video. So basic plan ko, ayan, San Maxilink Prime non-smoker, ang aking face amount is 500,000. So if something happens to me, my death benefit would be 500,000 times 2, which is 1 million plus fund value. Okay, what are my additional riders or additional benefits? So my additional riders is total disability benefit, or this will be my waiver of premiums. So if ever I would be permanently and totally disabled and I cannot work anymore, the insurance company will continue to pay for the plan. So sila na magtatapos nung 10 years if I am totally and permanently disabled. And then, my additional rider is accidental death, dismemberment, and disability benefit, which is ADD, amounting to 500,000. So if the reason of my death is by accident, 500,000 will be added dun sa face amount na 1 million plus fund value plus itong accidental death na 500,000. But what if hindi naman death? Meron ding dismemberment and disablement. Dismemberment, ibig sabihin na putulan, then disablement means disabled. So what if accident? Then ito sa dalawang lang to yung nangyari. So a percentage of the 500,000 yung makukuha kong benefit. Yung percentage, it depends kung anong body part yung naputol or na-disable. Basta sa 500,000 siya kukunin. And then, I'm also covered for critical illness benefit na 500,000. So, if I am diagnosed of a critical illness na nakalagay din dun sa list sa proposal, I will receive this benefit na 500,000. Just take note na once I claimed this critical illness benefit for one sickness, this rider will be terminated na from my plan. Any of one of the critical illness lang na nasa list. Hindi siya per illness covered ka ng 500,000. So, last rider ko is the hospital income benefit, which is amounting to 1,000 a day. So, if in case of confinement due to sickness or injury, I will receive 1,000 pesos per day. So, parang siya yung pinaka-allowance ko while ako ay na-confine. So, these are all my insurance benefits and my riders. So, yung regular premium ko, this is the amount na ibinabayad ko per benefit. So, kapag tinotal ko siya lahat, ang premium ko is 28,890. Yun yung regular premium ko. Pero, I can also add an excess premium na ibabayad ko din regularly kasama nung regular premium ko. A total of 30,000 na yung binabayaran kong premium for my San Maxilink Prime. So, sa 30,000 na yan, meron na akong automatic excess premium. So, every time nagbabayad ako, may pa-excess na ako sa San Maxilink Prime ko. So, maganda siya kasi may possibility na mas maging malaki yung fund value ko dahil dun sa excess. So, let's discuss naman yung iyong projected benefits when it comes to fund value and then the death benefit. So, here, naka-highlight na red, premiums paid, ito yung nabayad ko for a whole year. So, yearly yung computation, itong table. And then the charges, kung magkano yung charges na binabawas or napupunta for the insurance, and then yung na-allocate sa fund value. So may 4%, 8%, 10%, ibig sabihin hindi guaranteed itong projections na to. So at 4%, ito yung mga projected return. At 8%, ito. And then at 10%, ito. Yan. So on the first year, I paid 30,000 for a whole year sa Maxilink Prime. And then 65% of that, which is 22,559, is my insurance charges. And the remaining, the difference of 30,000 minus the charges, ay nasa fund value ko na to accumulate. Second year, another 30,000. But the charges diminishes na. 18,170 na lang siya. And then the remaining will go directly to my investments. And then so on and so forth. So lumiliit siya. It diminishes. The charges diminishes every year. As you can see, pagdating sa year 6 and year 10, nadagdagan na yung premium ko. Nagkaroon na ng 305 pesos. So it's because the critical illness benefit rider ay nagmahal na. So, di ba, every 5 years siya, nag-i-increase yung charges niya. So, kaya ayan na siya. And then, the deducted insurance charges or total charges ko from 6 to 10th year is ayan siya. 8,624, 8,638, and then what remains will go directly here on my fund value to accumulate. And then after 10 years, as you can see, meron pa ring charges. So, yung mga charges na yan, ayan yung naiiwan charges for hospital income benefit and critical illness benefit. Then, plus the admin charges na dinadeduct just to keep the policy in force, ito na yung total niya. 6,170, 6,184 na dinadeduct on my fund value. So, on my fund value or on this plan, I have the choice if I still want to continue paying. I still want to continue putting money. Which kapag ganun, mas maganda siya kasi at least kahit na-deduct tong mga charges na to, tuloy pa rin naman yung payment ko, nadadagdagan pa rin siya. And this one, small amount every year, ganito lang naman yung binabawas niya just to keep the riders, HIB and CIB in force, pati yung death benefit. Yan. So actually, there are only 2 reasons kung bakit magiging insufficient ang iyong fund value to pay for the charges. Number 1 is if withdraw ka ng withdraw. Of course, you can only withdraw what you deposit. So, kung withdraw ka ng withdraw and hinayaan mo na maubos yun kada magwi-withdraw ka, of course, mapapagod or mauubos talaga yung laman ng fund value mo. And then, bukod sa bawas ka ng bawas, is nade-deduct pa yan ng charges. So, may chance talaga na mag-zero out siya. And then, another reason is kapag hindi mo tinapos yung at least 10 years na payment. Kasi dito pa lang ang laki na ng mga charges. So kung dito pa lang sa first 10 years, nag-stop ka na ng bayad and ganyang kalaki yung charges na binabawas sa fund value mo, malaki yung chance na maubos siya agad. So pagdating dito, wala na siyang pambayad for the charges sa critical illness benefit mo at saka hospital income benefit plus the charges for admin fees. So, yun lang yung 2 reasons para maging insufficient yung fund to cover for the charges. So, what will happen if you let your fund value na ma-zero out? The policy will terminate. Once your policy is terminated, you are not insured. So, wala kang makukuha. Wala ka ng insurance, plus wala ka na rin mawi-withdraw investment since hinayaan mo siyang maubos. When I retire, my projected fund value at age 60 is 531K, 1.8, and 3.2. So, pwede pang magbago tong amounts na to since these are not guaranteed. These are just projections. But pwede rin siyang madagdagan if I will continue paying after 10 years, di ba? At least, kapag ka ganun, mas malaki yung magiging fund value ko. Although may deductions na charges, pero magkano lang naman din kasi siya. In a whole year, wala pa siyang 10,000 from 11 to 20 years. And if I can still pay for this plan na continuous 30,000 every year. So, mas malaki yung pwede kong maging fund value. So, now let's look at the computation of death benefit with fund value. So, as I was saying kanina, di ba, ang death benefit ko is 200% of my face amount plus the fund value. So, kung ang face amount ko is 500,000, like sa example kanina, ang total death benefit ko is 1 million plus the fund value. So, as you can see here, sa death benefit, wala nang amount na bababa pa sa 1 million. Kasi yung 1 million na yun, 200% of 500,000 is guaranteed. Plus the fund value, dito na natin malalaman how much yung makukuha ko ng family ko if something happens to me. So, for example, computation niya ganito, if something happens to me at age 28, and then kung meron akong fund value na 38,669, 42,033 pesos, and 43,779, diyan magbe-base kung magkano yung maa-add sa 1 million ko. So, for example, halimbawa at 4%, ito yung kinita ng investment ko, which is 38,669 plus 1 million. Kaya ayan siya, 1,038 pesos and 669 yung may iwan ko kay family. Pero kung nasa 8% naman yung projections, tapos ayan yung laman, 42,033 pesos laman ng investment ko, ayun din yung i-add sa 1 million. So that's how you compute the death benefit. The only guaranteed amount sa death benefit is the 1 million or the 200% of my face amount. And then yung ma-add na amount doon, it depends na po sa projections ng fund value. So what are the pros of having San Maxilink Prime? So number 1, insured ka na, may investment ka pa. And then, marami ka ring pwedeng ma-add na riders. Not unlike dun sa Sun Safer Life and Sun Life Assure na diniscuss ko on my past videos na applicable riders lang niya is total disability benefit at saka accidental death benefit. Dito, pwede kang maglagay for health. So, meron kang critical illness benefit tsaka hospitalization. Then, automated saving. So, perfect to for those people na nahihirapan mag-save. Hindi mga saver. Kasi, since pag nagbayad ka ng insurance, a part of your payment goes to your investment, di ba? So, automatic, nakakapag-save ka na. And then, hindi siya madaling mag-lapse since nga may investment. And then, diversification. So, ito, pwede mo pang ma-diversify yung funds mo, di ba? Kanina, meron mga different types of funds na pwede mong pagpilian kung saan mo ilalagay yung funds mo. Although may risk siya, yes, pero at least, you can still choose the funds kung saan mo lalagay yung investments mo. And then, you can change it over time. Flexible payment terms. So, yung 30,000 kanina na annual premium dun sa sample proposal, I can choose to pay it quarterly, semi-annual, or annually. So, nasa sa akin kung saan mas... Okay, so what are the cons naman of availing San Maxilink Prime? So, San Maxilink Prime, ang cons niya is it's long-term. So, yung returns of money or ng investment mo, hindi mo siya makikita agad-agad na after ilang years lang. So, you have to wait at least after 10 years or more than 10 years to see the returns of the money. So, kung ikaw yung tipo ng tao na hindi naman ganun ka-patient na mag-iintay ng ganun katagal bago makita yung return of investment, well, San Maxilink Prime is not for you. Then, mas mahalan charges compare sa term. Then, not guaranteed ang fund value. And then number 4 is you may suffer loss if you surrender the policy early. It's because on your first years kay San Maxilink Prime, malaki pa yung charges na dinededuct for the insurance. And then last one is meron siyang risk. So ayun nga, low risk, low returns, and then high risk, high returns. So that's all for San Maxilink Prime. If you have questions or clarifications na hindi ko na-discuss kanina sa video, you can send me a message. Thank you and see you on my next one.